songs. Today we're going to be looking at Since You've Been Gone, which has been done by a number of people. Originally by Russ Ballard, was re-recorded by a band called Rainbow, which is a great version, and a version that I enjoy, which was done by a band called Head East. So basically, what we're doing here, we're going to try and break down the chords, we're going to try and break down some of the melody lines, and give you as much as I can in a short amount of time here. So basically, the main riff looks like this. So what we're doing there is we're playing 6th string and 5th string power chords back and forth, all right? So to begin with, we're going to start on the 6th string 3rd fret. We're going to strum that 3 times, and then we're going to go to the 5th string, the 5th fret, and strum that twice. So we have... And then we're going to go to the 7th fret of the 5th string, play that 3 times. Go down to the 3rd fret, play that twice. So we're alternating between 3 strums and 2 strums. Okay, and then we're going to come back up here, strum that 3 times, but then we start a new pattern, same chords. So right there I'm playing 5, 7, 3, and then strumming this twice, and strumming the 5th fret twice. So it's always 3, 5, and 7. Those are the frets that I'm playing. So that'd be the first part, and then... that would be the second part. Now, the next part that comes up, we're going to be going into a verse section, and basically what I want to show you here is just that you're going to pick through the chords. We're not going to worry about trying to pick the exact pattern because it's different depending on the version that you're listening to. But basically what we're going to do here is we're going to play a G to a D F sharp, which means I'm just playing a D chord, putting my thumb in the bass. Now, if that's really hard for you, you wouldn't even have to play the thumb. You could just play the D and you'd be fine. E minor. Then we're going to go to a D. And then we're going to go to a C. Then we're going to go to a G with B in the bass, which for us just means we're going to press on the 5th string 2nd fret. And then play the rest of those open. So we're going from C. Then we're going to go to an A minor, and then a D. So again, the pattern, and you can write this down if you need to, you're going G, D F sharp, E minor, D, and then C, B, A minor, D. Now if you're not very good with picking, you could always just strum through these. That'd be fine too. Again, at the end of the day, the most important thing is that you're playing and you're having some fun. Whether or not you're doing it exact, I could care less about. All right, so that's how that section's going to go. And then when we come off of that, we're at the end of... we're going to go to the 6th fret of the 5th string, which is an E flat. We're going to hit that once, and then we're going to play this. So right there, I'm playing 8, 8, 7, back to the 8 of the 5th string, and then I'm going to play that E flat again. So I have 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then we're going to play this. Under the Look at the Mess That You Got Me In. And right there, I'm playing 8, 6, 5 on the 6th string. And then 3, 5, 3, 4, 5 on the 5th string. Okay? So that's the little interlude. All right, so we've got the intro, we've got the verse, we've got the pre-chorus, if you want to call it, or interlude, whatever you want to call it. And then we go right back into the chorus again, which is the intro. This thing again. And that's basically all you need to do for that whole thing. Now, I do want to show you some of the fun little sections in the middle here. Maybe we'll call this part the interlude, or the bridge, or whatever we want to call it. Now, what we want to do here, we've got this... So let's just talk about that. What we're doing is we're playing a little line here off the G chord. We're playing on the 3rd string and the 4th string. We're going to play 4th fret, and then 5-5, and then 5-7. So that's how we walk up that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend this 7, bring it back down, and I'm going to do a hammer-on pull-off and a slide. Like that. So watch this now. And then I'm going to go. So there I'm playing 5, 4, doing a hammer-on pull-off, and then dropping down to the 7 and the 5. So the big thing here is breaking it down into pieces that make sense to you. And of course, you can watch this as many times as you need to. And then he ends with this bend on the 6th fret of the 2nd string, a whole step. Okay? Now, if you struggle, for instance, with, bending, you wouldn't have to bend that 7. You could just go up and play the 9 instead. And if you struggle with hammer-ons and pull-offs, of course, you could take all that out of there and just play it real stripped down. Something like that. Whatever works for you. Then what we're going to do is exactly the same thing 1 octave higher. So we're going to come up to the 12th fret of the 2nd string and the 3rd string. So we're playing 12, 12, and then I'm going to the 13, 12, and then to the 15. And then I'm going to do my bend on the 13th fret of the 1st string. Okay, and again, just adjust it as needed to make it comfortable for you. Listen to the song, whichever version you're doing, and see if you can kind of match up what's going on there. And then we come out of that into a D power chord. And that's how we're going to strum that. And what happens there, and I'm kind of referring to the rainbow version at this point, we're going to move up to the key of A. We were in the key of G, so we're just modulating up a whole step, and we're going to play the same thing. So I'm doing the exact same stuff, I'm just doing it a whole step higher. Now, when you get to the end of this, when he says, ever since you've been gone, there's a little bit of a change there where it goes. Ever since you've been gone. That's what we're doing with the rhythm. So we're going A, the same way there, but then we're just going to go a half step down. Okay, that's the big change. Then ever since you've been gone. So we're going 5 to the 7 of the 5th string, back to the 5. And then we keep playing that rhythm, and the solo comes in, and the solo would be over A major. And again, we're not going to get into the solo right now, but that's what it would be. Okay? So hopefully that helps you, gives you something fun to play for this week. And then, of course, next week I'll have another song available for you. So take care, stay positive, keep practicing. Be sure to check out guitarzoom.com. Check out our all-access membership. And if you can, please like, share, subscribe, wherever you are. I sure do appreciate it.